Hey guys, it's Dennis of Grass Monkey Lawn Care here. Hey, I want to shoot another video. I did a video, like a week in review video just yesterday, and there was something in that video that got a lot of response back in just a short amount of time that I thought I want to make another video, be more in depth about that topic and talk more about it. What it was is, and there was actually a comment in that video from a lady named Emily that worded it perfectly. It's called poaching customers. What do I mean? And I'll just kind of give you a quick snapshot of kind of what I talked about in that video that brought those comments on it. Basically, what happened was I lost a client. Competitor was across the street mowing. I know they mow over there. I've seen them all season. So at some point, they must have came over and talked to my customer, undercut my bid, and then took my customer from me. And I simply said in that video, that's not how I operate my business. I would never go after any customers throughout the middle of the season that I knew were being taken care of by another company. So that spurred up a lot of comments, and I'm thankful for those because there's a lot of good content that came back, and just want to talk more in depth about that. And like I said, I think the word poaching customers is a great way to word that. And I want to get some more feedback from you guys after this video and just kind of see where everybody's at on it. I mean, I've already had some good comments come in, but this video here, I just want to go more in depth about it, talk about how I operate my business and what I think about people like that in our business that do things like that, and how I go about getting my customers and timing wise and when I get my customers. So basically, my thoughts on people who come in and poach customers. I think those are people that are in trouble in their business, are in a bad spot, they just need clients, or they just don't have any ethics at all in their business. The reason why I don't personally do it is, for one, that guy got that customer at the beginning of the season. If those people were looking for another company because they were unhappy with his work, they would call me. That's why I would never go knock on their door and go, hey, I noticed John over there is mowing your yard. What's he cutting it for? Oh, he's doing it for 45. I'll do it for 40. And then, still a customer like that, I just don't think it's right. The account that guy got from me, it was a pretty big account. And when I first bid it, I didn't realize I was going to have to double cut it a lot due to the way the grass was mixed. It was Bermuda with clover and some other stuff mixed in that it just didn't cut well. It was a biweekly account, and so when I did my estimate, I should have been about $10 more. So if this guy came in $10 less than what I was currently doing it at, he's not making any money. So my feelings aren't hurt at all. I feel bad that the fact that he has to come and undercut me to try and get that business from me. But people like that won't be around long. That's the thing. Like, why am I worried about it? Because that guy's doing it for less. I was struggling to make the amount of money I needed to make per hour with that on my list anyways. So now he's doing it for less money and probably spending more time because he doesn't have the same size equipment that I have. So, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. But, me personally, I just think it's bad business. I think it gives your business a bad name. I think some people, especially clients, if you go to do that, they're going to look at you, and some of them are going to be kind of, either upset with you that you're over there knocking their door, trying to steal away, someone else's business. Because, for me, this is how I do my business and how I get customers. Beginning of the season, yeah, I go after stuff, whether it be, early spring or late winter, or late fall, like November, when the mowing season has stopped, like apartment complexes, HOAs, there's different properties that I've been eyeballing throughout the year that I'm like, man, I'm really trying to hit that and get that for next season. Because by that point, the season's over, the mowing has stopped, so no one's servicing those properties at that time. Now it's their choice to either seek a new company, stay with who they have, or shop around and maybe still stay with who they have. But that's when it's your opportunity as a business owner to go after those. I think it's fair game. I think that's when it becomes more open season for accounts. That's when a lot of these other places like apartment complexes, HOAs take estimates anyways because they shop every year. But I never ever will go in the middle of the season and take anybody's accounts from them. It's bad business. I just think it's horrible. It's a horrible practice. And the customers that drop you in the middle of the season anyways, those are people you don't want around anyhow. They don't appreciate your work, the hard work you're doing on their property. That guy knew he had a pretty good deal going, but evidently he was looking for a better deal. So, like I said, no big deal. And the funny thing about how this works, right? So people that do come in and take clients from you, it's fine. Like the past couple of weeks, my phone's been pretty quiet. That's kind of unusual a little bit, but with, this time of year, I mean, most people have gotten who they need to get. But since this stuff has happened, this has just happened the last couple of days. My phone has rang. Like today it rang. I did 5 estimates in 2 days, basically. Today and then a little bit the last week. And I just got 2 more online requests for estimates for more mowing. So the thing about it is, so every account you lose, and there's a comment by Southern Style Lawn Care that was spot on. It says, every 1 yard you lose, there's 2 more waiting to be taken. And that's very true. I mean, that's exactly what happened with me. I mean, I lost, a couple that sold, and then I got undercut on that one. But they're replaced already. And, like I said, I mean, you can go in and bid higher now because a lot of these companies can't take on more business. It just happens for me that I lost a few spots and they came open, and they'll fit into my schedule perfectly because the accounts that people are calling me for are in my area anyway. So, I mean, I think it's true that, your phone will ring when it needs to ring, and it happens at the right time. It just, timing's, it's just the way weird how it works out. Like, you'll lose a couple, then boom, you'll pick up 5. You end up with more what you had. And typically it works out better for you because you walk in, you charge a little bit more because you got to squeeze them in. You just, finagle that conversation with the customer a little bit. Hey, I'm already got a pretty full list, but, we can definitely get you in. And then you charge a little bit more. Like today, I mean, I gave out one of my higher estimates I've ever given on a residential yard. The guy called me. House is on the market. It's probably going to sit there for another month or 2. It's one of those houses that's not your average house. This is a very high dollar house, very big lot, a lot of edging, weed eating. So, I mean, I shot that guy a big number, and he's going to shop around, but I think he's going to probably call me back. I think I'm going to come in about maybe $5 to $10 less on this than maybe some of these bigger companies maybe. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but I'll know probably by tomorrow. I'll keep you guys informed on that. But there's things like that happen. Like you come across something like that where you might land a big, big client. And that might be for the whole season. You might only have them for 2 months, but that's more money you're making with the ones you lost anyway. So, and it's a weekly if I get it. So, I mean, that biweekly I lost will be hopefully replaced by that one, and boom, making double, triple the money easily. So things happen for a reason. But I mean, that's how I operate my business. That's my belief. That's kind of what I wanted to get more in depth about this was, and let me know. I mean, do you guys, believe in doing that? Do you disagree with it? Do you do it? Do you practice that in your business? Have you had it happen to you? If so, share your stories. I mean, I'd love to hear more from you guys and your perspective of it. I mean, I've already had some comments come in, but I would love to hear more as far as any experiences you guys have had with it, how you've handled it, and how you did moving forward with your business, because it helps me learn from you guys too. Seeing comments. I mean, it makes you look at things in a different perspective. That's kind of why I do this YouTube channel too, is to give you guys my thoughts, my life, how my experiences are in the lawn care business. But I also want to learn from you all on your part of it too. So, but I mean, that's kind of how I operate. That's how I do things, and that's my kind of thought on this whole topic. I just think, like I said, it's a dirty pool. You pick and choose when you go out to these people. I mean, the only time I really, have ever had anything come my way is when, I know that they're being mowed by a competitor, but they call me because they saw my truck on the street and they saw the work I did, and maybe that guy didn't show up when he was supposed to, or maybe he scalped some areas or rutted up their yard, and then they contact me. Then it's open game, I think. They called you, they sought out your services. It's a whole lot different than going, hey, that guy pulled off the yard, let's go knock on the door, ding, ding, ding. Hey, Mrs. Smith, that guy kind of missed his stuff over here, and he didn't get over there, and he didn't do this, and I sure can't do it for a better price. I mean, doesn't that sound like a cheesy used car salesman to you? I mean, that's just, you see people like that, you run off the car lot, and you find a reputable dealer, the guy that lets you look around, do your thing, then comes to you when you need to. See what I'm saying? I mean, so it's kind of the same thing. But that's my thoughts, guys. I've said that about 5 times now. I apologize. But leave your comments, guys. Leave a thumbs up if you like the video. If you think it's a crappy video, hit the thumbs down. Let me know. Give me some new topics to guys to hit on. Like I said, that's why I did this video, because I had some good feedback coming back in on this one. So I wanted to kind of elaborate more into it, talk more about it. Any new subscribers, thank you very much for coming on board. Looking to get some more. We're very close to 600. My goal is 750 for the year, so we're getting close to getting that goal. So if you like the video, guys, thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, please. And y'all have a great night, and thanks for watching.